A woman who was supposed to die of colon cancer in 1 year had good results with just 3 months of medication, beating cancer before 1 year was over. Let's learn about the winner Veeraveni today. Veeraveni from Kala Mandal of West Godavari district. She was a beautiful woman, always busy with her husband, 4 children and grandchildren. Even though they belonged to a middle-class family, she helped everyone who asked. Veeraveni used to exchange dishes made with the surrounding women and lived together. Even at the age of grandchildren, she did her own work and did whatever was asked by others. Veeraveni, who was always active and healthy, suddenly started having stomach ache in the year of 2020 and everything changed. She was unable to take food. She suffered from constipation and was admitted and treated for 2 days in her own village.
I was in pain and kept here for 4 days. Later, my son-in-law came and said that this is not correct and put saline. After 4 days, my son-in-law took me to Bhimavaram. After seeing there, the doctor did not say anything then. I was taken to another hospital. We stayed there for 4 days and they put saline. I was bedridden and suffering a lot.
But the treatment failed to produce any effect. Taken to the hospital in Kakinada. There, the doctors expressed suspicion that there were signs of cancer and suggested going to famous hospital in Kondapur in Hyderabad.
So my missus had this pain 3 years ago. Initially I thought that it must be gas pain. So when I called my nephew's Hindi master, he immediately came and took us to Bhimavaram. There we went to the hospital and got admitted. After 2 days, we again got her admitted in the intestinal hospital. We took a scan after 2 days and said that we should take her to a big center because treatment can't be done here. We also called another doctor. He also said that there is no blood and she will not survive if the operation is not done. Operation was a must. Then the next day, we sent the scan reports to our son and he showed it to the doctor in Kondapur. And he said that the patient has to be admitted immediately and the operation has to be done.
Doctors suggested that maybe it was a cancerous lump, so we did a scan. Then the result was diagnosed as colon cancer and said we should undergo surgery. Veeraveni, who went home after undergoing surgery, met with a drop there too. They went back to the same hospital and their doctors said that Veeraveni will have to undergo chemotherapy.
We took her to the hospital again and got her admitted. We were told that she will have to undergo chemotherapy. They said that she is very weak and may die within a year of undergoing chemotherapy, and so we had lost all hope.
He took his wife in his arms and went to the hospital in Gachibowli, and they were told that she would die within a year of chemotherapy.
After the sample came out, the result was 100% colon cancer. Stage 2 was completed and stage 3 just started, colon cancer. The doctor said if you take chemotherapy treatment, the patient would be able to live for 1 year guarantee. If there are any chances, patient would be able to live 2 or 3 years more. They cannot guarantee more than 1 year.
She could not digest the fact that the person in front of her eyes would disappear in a year. Veeraveni gave up hope of life. The people around her were very sad to see her. The people whom she was helping were afraid to see her anticipated funeral.
We didn't think that she would come back in a condition where she could get up. So we cried to see her.
She was being carried to the hospital and that was really scary. When someone told that Punarjan Ayurveda is curing cancer, the son who was depressed, seeing his mother's condition, immediately takes Veeraveni's medical reports to Ayurvedic hospital.
I used to inquire about Ayurvedic medicines and treatment in my circle. Some of them said Ayurveda treatment is really good and you can rely on it. I searched many hospitals and prepared a list of hospitals which are really good in Ayurveda. As a part of my research, I came to know about Rasayana Ayurveda Hospital through YouTube, which is in Hyderabad, and I heard it is a really good hospital for cancer patients. I felt good about all this because I am aware of some ideas of Rasayana Ayurveda. The results from these medicines were really good, and I already knew that these medicines would act fast and will be good on body and will help in fast recovery. And I watched some videos and talked to my brother-in-law about it. He and I went to the hospital once. Punarjan Ayurveda MD CEO came to visit unexpectedly, and he gave us some time to interact with him. After talking to him personally, he told me that I know your mother's condition and I'm aware of those operations. And he said don't go for chemotherapy sessions because he said that I can see that you are afraid and you know what will happen to her if things goes wrong. That's great. Even if you don't believe in us, it doesn't matter. You already have an idea about Rasayana Ayurveda. So if you believe in it, use our products for 3 months. After that, if you think the cancer is still there, then you can do all the tests again, just for your satisfaction. And he said condition will be quite opposite.
They were so surprised that Veeraveni, who was told that she was supposed to die in a year in famous hospital, got good results in 3 months.
So many people were saying this woman is like this, like that, she's dull, right? But why did they say that? So we thought about starting that medicine.
Having thought so strongly, the hope of trying the medicines made them come to Punarjan Ayurvedic hospitals and try the medicines.
First at home we all discussed about it, that what are we going to do, and finally decided it's a good idea. We did not tell our mother that she is suffering from cancer during the treatment. We started this treatment only by saying that if you use these medicines you will feel better. All the wounds that you have from operation will be reduced and fully recovered. So keep your faith alive.
Veeraveni, who came to Punarjan Ayurveda hospitals in 2021, got a positive result within 3 months. Her hope for life grew, and her health also became stable. With that belief, she continued the medication for 1 year.
Some leaves were given in the form of tablets without thinking what is in it. And those tablets were very useful, and she take those medicines like normal medicines. And she started feeling changes in her body after 4th or 5th day after using those medicines. We didn't go for chemo. We continued the same process and treatment because it was helping her. After a month, she even started walking without taking any help or support from anything. During the 2nd month, she even started working on her small things. And after 3rd month, she started helping us at home. Well, after all these 3 months, she became very normal, and after that we did PET CT scan. Although the treatment was only for 4 months, and after the scan the results were negative. And when we came to know about the results, we were very happy.
After 3 months of treatment, we did the scanning again. There was nothing in it. The reports were clear and there was no cancer. They told us to use it again for 3 months. After using it, we took another scan. And they said no need to use the medicine now. However, we were scared, so we tried hard and forced them. So they suggested 1 dose per week would be enough. Now she's very good. She's doing her job. It has been 2 years and 5 months now. She's absolutely clean.
Conqueror Veeraveni, who fought against cancer and won as a hero in the name itself. They said, now we are very happy, and we are also suggesting Punarjan Ayurveda to those who are around us.
We also sent many people to Punarjan Hospital, and they were also very successful and happy with the treatment.
They also said special thanks to Dr. Bommo Venkateshwara Reddy.
1,000 salutations to Punarjan Hospitals. I also raise my hands and bow to your MD because it is he who saved her life. And he is the one who will never give up in our life.
Along with them, Veeraveni's neighbors also talked with us. When Veeraveni, who was one of us, suddenly got cancer and went to the brink of death. Never thought she could be so healthy and ahead of us again. They were happy, saying thanks to Punarjan Ayurveda for giving us back our friend. That this birth was made possible only by Punarjan Ayurveda hospitals.
We live next door. My name is Chittamma. She was sick and suffered after she was brought to your hospital. Then only she is doing well.
Their kids were crying. They thought she will not be alive anymore. So they just left everything in God's hands. We were very unhappy to see her in this situation. We didn't hope, but she is really doing well now. She was not able to talk properly, and her family took her to Bhimavaram hospital, and doctors said she will not be alive anymore. And due to this, her husband was very sad.
She was very sad. They said, don't even enter the room. It will cause infection. After using a medicine, it is very good. She is doing her work and very
She
fine.
was on verge of death. Her son took her to Punarjan Ayurveda Hospital, and she was taken care and she recovered this dangerous disease, and she is doing good. Once the cancer is infected, chances of recurrence are high. We should find the source of disease, those infected with cancer, and provide treatment without any side effects. Punarjan Ayurveda Hospital has been providing such treatments for years to cancer patients and returning them to happy and healthy life. Punarjan Ayurveda Hospital.